This is my Drukhari Witch Cult, and they form my kill team today. It is, of course, the Witch Cult of Incessant Rage. It is led by Hecatrek. She has a blast pistol and agonizer. I have two witch fighters. One on the left there has razor flails. The one on the right, Hydra gauntlets. And then I have 8 witches supporting the fight. So a total of 11 models ready to take on the Space Marines of the War Corgi chapter. This is Gabe's Space Marine kill team. It's comprised of a Primaris Sergeant. He is the leader. He has the regular Primaris bolter and bolt pistol. He is joined by 3 other Primaris Marines from the 5th Company, all armed the same. Over on the left you have 3 Space Marines from the 10th Company Scouts. One on the left has a combat knife, a +1 attack. One in the center has a sniper rifle and camo cloak, and the one on the right has a heavy bolter. So altogether it's just under 100 points for this kill team match. Okay, before the game begins, I need to roll for my combat drugs. I'll roll them on a d6. That is a 3. That is going to give me Hypex, which is +2 move for all my guys. That's a pretty nice drug. Alright, now we're ready to start. Go ahead and take your objective off. You already have. We're going to roll to see who has the advantage here on this mission. We got an 8?
7.
Okay, so that means I have the advantage. I'm going to go ahead and place my objective here. And Gabe's going to place his objective back in the crater. I assume you want that side? Okay, since I have the advantage, I start setting up my guys first. I'm going to set up my Hecatreks right here. You can deploy up to 9 inches in, just a reminder, Gabe.
This guy's going right here.
Okay. Sniper up on the roost. Okay, I'm going to put Hydra gauntlets next to the Hecatreks.
This trooper's going right here.
I'm going to place the razor flails up behind this ammo crate and barrel.
This guy's going right here.
Heavy bolter, scout, very nice. And I bring a regular guy right back here in order to make sure I can secure my objective at the end.
This other trooper's going right here.
Intercessor, backing him up. I'm going to put another witch back here, out of line of sight.
This guy's going right here.
I'm going to go ahead and place a witch over here to help out on my right flank.
This guy's going right here.
Hoping with my +2 movement I'm fast enough to get over that objective. I'm going to place another witch back here as well.
This guy's going right here.
Place a witch back here by the anti-aircraft gun. And you are out of guys, so then I'm going to place another witch back here by the anti-aircraft gun and cover. And my last 2 witches are going to go here on the right. So we are all deployed and looking good. Okay, Gabe, let's roll off to see who has the initiative. I got a 10. 9, so that gives me the initiative. Excellent. I'm going to start by moving the witches forward. With their 10-inch move, she is going to go straight forward through the windows here. Back behind this wall, she's going to be joined by the razor gauntlets. Also going through the wall, I'll go ahead and advance this witch right here. 10 plus, 6. She gets to go 16 inches. She can go wherever she wants just about. And so she is going to be bold and go right there. Place a little advanced token by her. This witch is just going to go ahead and move through the windows right towards here and be joined. Actually, these guys will go up the right side. I've got a 10-inch move, so I'm going to move them up behind this wall over here. Those 2 witches will stay put. I'm going to advance these witches. Starting the one on the left, 10 inches plus another 6 is 16 inches. Can't shoot what you can't see. Put a little advance token next to her. And then her sister's also going to advance for another 6. So that is going to be 16 inches. And they are closing in fast, Gabe. You best watch out. Alright, that brings us to your movement phase. Would you like to move anybody? You can charge, remember?
No, these guys stay stood.
Okay, so let's put a little ready token next to each of your guys. Here you go. Just to remind us that they are going to be laying down some firepower. There's another advanced token for her. Hopefully we survive this round. Okay, with that, the movement phase of turn 1 is done. We'll get ready to go on to the shooting phase. Okay, Gabe, where do you want to start on the shooting phase?
This guy right here.
Alright, who's he shooting at? No penalty for long range shot with a sniper rifle.
This guy.
Alright, she is obscured, so it's going to be -1 to hit. So you need to roll a 4 or better here. That's a 1. Alright. Next up.
This guy right here.
Okay, he's got 3 shots over on that witch right there. Okay, she is obscured, so he is going to need 4s as well.
Okay.
So what do you get? 2 hits?
2.
Okay, so go ahead and roll right in there. Okay, you're rolling really far away. All right, so 1 wound.
Won't me do that again.
Nope, that's good. And so I got a 6 up, feel no pain save at this point. I got a 1, so go ahead and roll in here to see what happens to her on a, she is within a wall, so a 4 is not going to do it because she has cover right now, so she takes a wound. So let's go ahead and mark that. Okay, we have marked her with a flesh wound. That's how we're keeping track of flesh wounds. Who's next, bub?
This guy.
All right, who's he shooting at?
Shoot at her.
She is certainly within 15 inches, so he gets 2 shots. Obscured, so needing 4s. Both miss. All right, so that leaves your pistol there. If you want to shoot him.
At her.
Okay, so that's going to be long range, so 1 shot. He's going to be hitting on 5s because of the long range. Not too good yet, Gabe.
This guy.
The sergeant?
Shoot at her.
Okay, we'll have to measure that up real quick to see where we're at. Okay, the sergeant's just within 15 inches of that witch, so he gets 2 shots and he's hitting on 4s. 2 and a 2.
Okay, this guy's gonna be shooting at her.
Okay, the close one, got it. Needing 4s. Double 1s. And the last guy.
Gonna shoot at the same person.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here unscathed maybe. Oh, nope, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound, I get my 3 up save. Or 6 up save, I fail. You need a 5 up to take her out of action. 4, so she is just also with a flesh wound. Okay, the witch cult really only has 1 shot at this point. It's going to be this witch right here, shooting at the scout with the knife, Gabe. She is long range and he is in cover, so I'm going to go 5 here. That is a 3. Okay. There is no psychic phase and there is no fight phase, so we're going to go on to turn 2 next. Actually, we got something to do before then. I got 2 witches with flesh wounds. They need to take leadership checks. This one, pass on a 7. And that is a 10, so she is shaken actually. Poor roll there, so we'll shake her up. And same with over here on the right. That is a 7, and she has 2 witches within 2 inches of her, so she is definitely good. No one's been taken out of action, but 1 was shaken, so altogether, that 7 is going to be enough with 1 to spare. So now we go on to turn 2. Turn 2 initiative. Let's see who's going first. I've rolled a 7. Gabe has rolled a 6. I'm going first. Okay, we'll slot right into movement. We're going to start with a charge from my sergeant here onto all 3 of those guys because you can't see her. So she's going to be sneaky. Now, turn 2, I do get to reroll charge ranges if I want. So let's see how far she goes. 9 inches. I'm not rerolling anything there. So she is going to weave her way around with plenty of room to engage all of those guys within 1 inch. Okay, excellent. That's what the witches want. Now we're going to bring Hydroflails over there. She has rolled an 8, also excellent. She is a little bit wounded, but she is in there as well. She's going to help out with that Primaris, hopefully. Alright, with that said, I'm going to just move these girls up their regular 10 so I can get some shots off. And your crafty sniper up there. So those are just regular moves, and I need to mark these guys as having charged. Although it's pretty clear. Okay, Razor Flails is also going to charge in there. 7. They're all very motivated. 7 going to be enough. Oh, absolutely. That was no issue there. So she has made her charge move. Alright. She is currently shaken, so she's not doing anything. I'm just going to move this girl up near here. Well, these 2, Gabe, who are out of sight, are going to charge into your Primaris, hopefully. Well, yeah, let's give that a try. Starting with this one right here. She's rolled a 6. A 6 will be enough to get her within 1 inch of this guy right here. So she is charged. And upon reflection, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move her out 10 inches to here as well as a regular move. And those 2 cats are going to come out here. Just make sure we're by the objective, so I don't forget later on in the game. Alright, Bubba. It's your movement. The guys that you can move. As you can move your scout sniper if you want to get them out of range or line of sight or anything. And those 2 intercessors.
They're going to hold their ground.
Alright, go ahead and mark them with your hold your ground markers that we got. So we know that they are shooting first, which will be a good advantage for them. That should suffice. Alright, we'll go into the shoot phase next. Okay, looking at the board, Gabe, you got 3 guys who can shoot at this point, so where do you want to start? You're ready, so you get to go first.
This guy's
He is in combat, so he can't shoot, but the other 2 can.
This guy's gonna shoot at her.
Okay, 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. For 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. Very good. I get my 6 up. Feel no pain, essentially. As a 3, okay. Now you just need a 4 or better to take her out of action. Oh, you do this time. Okay, so that's my first casualty of the game. Alright, so that's him shot. Go ahead and put his shot marker on.
This guy.
He's shooting next.
I'm gonna shoot at her.
Okay, he gets 1 shot. He will be hitting on a 3 as well. He hits. He wounds on a 3. No wound. That's what we needed. Alright, next up. That intercessor in the back.
This guy's gonna shoot at her.
Okay. We'll get 2 shots. She is obscured, so 4s to hit. 1 hit. 3 to wound. 1 wound. Okay, so this is an important roll. Let's get that 6 up here. As a 5. Okay, so 4 up, she's out of action, buddy. She also is out of action. Okay, But now it's the Witch Cult's turn to do some shooting. Okay, we're going to start with the forward witch over here. She is going to throw a plasma grenade at your scout up there. So that's going to be D6 shots for 2. He is perfectly in the open, so I will be hitting on 3s. For 1, it is strength 4 versus your toughness 4, so I'm wounding on a 4. That is a wound. It's -1 there, Gabe, so he has a 5-up save. And that is a 4. See if I can take him out of action on a 4-up. No, so he has taken a flesh wound over here. All right, so pistol's coming in next. That will be long range, so gonna need 4s to hit. That's a 1. Other than that, the 2 girls that we're gonna shoot can't shoot anymore. So I did put a flesh wound on you, but that's it. So let's get ready to go into the charge phase. Since my witches got the charge off, they will all go first. I'm going to start with the Hecatrix. She is going after your Primaris. She's going to be hitting on 3s for 2 hits. An Agonizer, so she wounds on 4s for 1 wound at -1 Gabe, so it's a 4-up save for him. Fails, so he takes a wound. Okay. Next up, I will go ahead and go with the Razor Flails there. She gets 3 attacks. She also is hitting on 3s, but she gets to reroll misses. So all 3 hit. She needs 5s to wound you, of which she gets 2. Now these are AP -1, so these are 4-up saves, bud. That is a 4 and a 5. Nailed it. Very good. Okay, lastly, Hydra Gauntlets at the Scout Marine with the Heavy Bolter. 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s for 3 hits. Need that for the wound roll. 5s and 6s here. 2 wounds at -1, so these are 2 5-up saves. Fails them both. I get 1 chance here to take him out though. So I need a 4 better. That's a 5. He is out of action. Go ahead and take him off. And she is going to go ahead and consolidate right in for the next turn. Alright, now it's your turn to hit back, bud.
Okay.
Where would you like to start? The Primaris?
Yeah.
Alright, he gets 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Who's he hitting? The Sergeant? My Hecatrix?
This guy.
Oh, yep, okay, Hydra Gauntlets. Very good. 1 wound. It's a 4-up invul save for the witches while they're in combat. That's a fail, but a 6-up. Feel no pain. That's also a fail. Let's see if you take her out on a 4 or better. You do. That's my 3rd witch down. Okay. And then you can move your scout into range with my Hecatrix if you wish. Just move them right over there. Okay. You get 2 attacks because you got the combat knife. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. I have my 4-up invul save, which she makes. Alright, so we'll be back with the morale after this. Gabe is pointing out we still got this fight over here. Okay, so I got 1 witch over there. We'll go after your Primaris. She gets 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s, so that's 3 hits. Wounding on 5s and 6s. 2 wounds, Gabe. AP dash, so it's a 3-up save for you. Which you make both. Now he gets 2 attacks back at the witch. Hitting on 3s, so that's 1. Wounding on a 3, which he does wound. I have a 4-up invul save, which I fail. 6-up, feel no pain. No. You're going to be able to take him out of action on a 4-up. No, she takes a flesh wound, so we'll go ahead and mark that very quickly. Okay. We'll come back to review what's going on with the morale phase next. On the Space Marine side, he has lost 1 fighter and has 1 with a flesh wound. With 7 models, that is not enough to force a break test for his kill team. It is enough for me to take one though, but before we do that, Gabe, you do have to roll because that guy has a flesh wound. Your sniper has to roll his leadership. It's a 7 or less. I'm sorry, it's a 6. It's 1 dice. You've rolled a 2, or that's a 1, sorry. So he is good, very good. For my part, I forgot it was 1 dice, that's important. Here's my break test. Hecatrex on the board, so leadership 8. They're fine with a 4, so now we got to check our modifiers. I have lost 3, so she's gonna be at a -3. Leadership 7, +1, she is fine. She was broken, she is fine now. Let's see if she makes her break test. 4 + 3 is 7. She is also fine. Up there we have the razor flails. Now she is within 2 inches of 2 other girls, so she gets +3. So she will be fine with that too. That is all of the people that I potentially could have had shaken, but none are shaken now as we move on to turn 3. All right, Gabe, let's roll for initiative, bud. I got a 4. 5. That means you are going to go first. You can start with movement to include if you want to get out of combat so you can shoot at her. You can certainly do that with a regular move.
Okay, he's going to do that.
All right, so he can move up to 6 inches. There you go.
He's just going to move back.
Okay, everyone else standing still? Go ahead and mark him up. Then I will take the tape measure, if you will. "12 inches away. Tell you what, I'm going to also ready some folks, I think. So we're ready here. Ready here with the plasma grenade, and ready here. I really want to get that sniper dead. And those two, I'm going to move her up and advance her. So she is going 10 + 3 is 13 inches. Right here, having advanced. All right, I think that's going to be it for the movement. Oh, I got her to do as well, huh? Okay. I don't like her sitting out, so she's going to try to charge into this combat over here. She needs an 8. Get to re-roll that. And got a 9. So she is going to charge into this combat, weaving her way about, leaping over those barrels. And she is in there having charged. All right, that'll bring us to the shooting phase. Next. Okay, Gabe, we each got some units that are ready, so where would you like to shoot first before it's my turn to pick a target? Pick a shooter.
Man is going to shoot right here.
Trying to take out the girl with the grenades. I like it. He needs a 3 to hit her and a 3 to wound her. Does wound her. Uh-oh. This is a 6-up armor save, which she makes. Okay, at this point, Gabe, I am going to go ahead and shoot with this switch here at your Primaris Sergeant. It is long range and you are obscured, so it means, and I have a wound, so I need a 6 here. That's a 4, so she has shot, but to no avail. Your choice next.
This guy's going to shoot at her.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to need force because I am obscured. 2 shots. Nice. We're going to go a grenade up onto the sniper again. It was somewhat successful last time. This time she gets 3 attacks. That's not going to hurt. She needs 3s to hit. Well, she gets 2. And she needs 4s to wound, which she gets 2. Now these are AP -1, buddy. So that means you need a 5 or better. You get a 6 and a 1. So let's see if I can take him out of action on a 3 or better here. That's a 5. He is out of action, Gabe. So if you can go ahead and remove him, that helps me out quite a bit. And she has shot. So your next choice, you got this guy over here on the far right.
I'm gonna shoot at her.
Okay, so 2 shots again, hitting on 4s, wounding on a 3.
So 1.
A 1? All right, so good to go there. So that leaves the close combat ones. I'm going to start with my Hecatrix, who's going to shoot her blast pistol into him. So she needs a 3 to hit here. She got a 5, a strength 8, so she needs a 2 to damage. She got a 1. That's disappointing. All right, Hecatrix is fired. Now both your scouts have pistols, Gabe, so they can shoot as well. So which one would you like to shoot first? Your scout or your primaris?
Scout.
All right, who's he shooting at? Okay, the Hecatrix. You're gonna need a 3 to hit since he's no flesh wounds. Gets it, a 3 to wound. No. And I do have that pistol right there, but she charged, so she can't shoot, which leaves your primaris shooting
at her.
Same target. All right, hits on a 3. You know, you only get 1 dice, but that's a hit. And a 3 to wound. Does wound. So this is a bolt pistol, so I do get my 6-up armor save. My 6-up feel no pain. No on both of those. So on a 4-up, you'll take her out, but no, she just takes a flesh wound. So that is good news for me. All right, we'll come back for the combat phase next. Gabe does have the initiative here, but I had a charger, so she gets to go first. And she will get 3 attacks here. Locate that other dice. She's gonna put them all into the scout, buddy. So 3 attacks. At this point, she gets +1 to hit, so she's hitting on 3s because she does have a flesh wound. So hitting on 3s. 2. Wounding on 5s and 6s. 1. So you have a 4-up armor save for the scout, which you make. Okay, now you get to choose to go with either your scout or your primaris.
Scout.
All right, who's he gonna swing at?
This person.
Okay, she already has a flesh wound, so he gets 2 attacks. He's hitting on 3s, so that's 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. Get my 4-up invul save, which I fail, and my 6-up feel no pain, which I fail. Uh-oh. So on a 3-up, you'll be able to take her out, but that is a 2. So that's a 2nd flesh wound. All right, there's her 2nd flesh wound. I'm gonna go with my Hecatrix now. She's going to go after your primaris, buddy. With her 3 attacks, she has a flesh wound, so she's hitting on 3s with the power from pain. Only 1. Wounding on a 4-up. No. All right, that means your primaris is next.
He's gonna attack her.
Okay, going after the Hecatrix. 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, 1 hit, wounding on a 3. Yes. All right, so 4-up invul makes it with a 6. That's gonna leave the razor flails. Also with the wound, she will be hitting on 3s, and she does get a reroll. So those are all hit. No reroll needed. And she is wounding on 5s and 6s. Ooh, 3 5s, Gabe. So that's 3 4-up saves for the primaris. Not enough. Okay, let's see if I can take him out of action here on a 4-up. That would be sweet. No, he will take a flesh wound. All right, so we'll be back with the morale phase next. Okay, Gabe, for your morale, you have 2 out of action, 1 with a flesh wound, but you have 7 models, so you are still okay as far as the kill team break test. That primaris, though, does need to take a leadership test. 2 dice, 1 dice, I keep screwing that up, and on a 2, he is definitely fine. So we'll go up to my witches next. All right, total of 7 witches are either dead, out of action, or have flesh wounds out of 11, so that means I have to take my break test with my leadership of 8, because the Hecatrix, that's a 4, so the kill team is not broken. So now all the individual ones. There are 3 out of action, so she will go first. 3 plus 1 is 4, with her leadership of 7. She is fine. Over on this side, she's gonna need one. She's got 2 people within range of her though, so she is fine. The Hecatrex, with her leadership of 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. She will be fine because she has so many people near her. That is really helping me out right now. And then lastly, I have the Razor Flails. We roll a 5, which is an 8, but she has 1, 2, 3 girls near her, which brings it back down to a 5. So they're all good at this point as we move into turn 4. Okay, Gabe, turn 4. Coming down to the clutch end. Roll to see who has initiative. I have a 7. You have a 9, so you get to go first. Now, I probably made a mistake and left one witch here, so if you move some of those guys forward, you could probably shoot her off the objective. Right, start by moving. Got a 6-inch move for those guys. You're going to want to keep one near the objective, obviously. Move him up. Move his buddy up. So they both moved, and then you'll keep the other one there so you can shoot normally, I assume. I'll take that from you because I move next. I'm gonna try to charge into those guys so you get 4 shots on Overwatch. And you need 6s here. You got 1 6, 3 to wound, but did not wound. Okay, so my charge range, 2, I will re-roll that to a 7. Now this is less than 1.5 inches, so she just jumps over there and we'll tie those 2 up in a charge. That's going to leave the way open for her to move up 10. She's going to go to the edge here and see if she can't get a grenade off. Over here, we move these witches up. This is going to be 3 inches up, so she's going to go over 5 and then up 3 onto here and be joined by this witch as well, who will have enough room. And everyone else is going to remain stationary, which will bring us straight into the shooting phase. Okay. The guy you got ready is your Primaris there. He has plenty of targets. Who would you like to shoot at?
This person.
Do you want to split your shots up into both of them? 1 on each?
Yeah.
Okay. So the one closest to you, you need a 3 to hit. And a 3 to wound. No wound. And the other one hits. 3 to wound. Does wound. I got my 6 up, feel no pain, which I fail. So you can take him out of action on a 4 or better. That's a 4. Well done. So he is out of action. I'm going to open up with her tossing a grenade into the Primaris. So how many shots does she have with the plasma? 3. Hitting on 4s because he is obscured. So 1. Wounding on a 4. That's 1 and -1, so it's a 4 up save for you, bub. But she fails, so he will take a wound. He is down to 1 wound left. Which I will then, it's up to you. You can shoot with your scout or your Primaris.
Primaris.
Okay, Primaris is going to shoot at who? And they're all wounded over there. The Hecatrex. 1 shot. 1 shot. Oh, yeah, they both hit. So 1 hit. Wounds on a 3. 6 up armor save. Makes it. She's going to go ahead and shoot. And she is hitting on a 3 because it's nice and clear. Hits on a 5. Wounds on a 4. Does wound, so it's a 3 up armor save for him. Which he fails. If I take him out of action, no, he just takes a flesh wound. Alright, so we got flesh wounds all over the place. Now your scout can go ahead and shoot 1 shot.
Shit, I heard.
Okay. What is that?
2.
So misses. She's gonna go ahead and shoot at your scout, the one on the left. 1 shot. She has been wounded twice, so that means she's hitting on 5s here. That's a 4. Miss. The Hecatrix is going to shoot at the Primaris there, hitting on a 4 because she is also has a flesh wound, but she hits. Wounds on a 2. Does wound, AP -4. So no save for you, but a good roll of a 5. How much damage does she do on a d6? 1. That's disappointing, but it will be enough to try to take him out. He already has 1 flesh wound, so on a 3-up, take the Primaris out. We do, so you go ahead and remove the Primaris. Nice. All right. So that should be it for shooting. We'll go into charges next. My witch is going to go into your sergeant there on the right. She's got 3 attacks. She's hitting on 3s because she's wounded, but with power from pain, it makes it a 3, so that is 2. She wounds on 5s. I need both of these. I get 1, so he's got a 3-up save, bub, which he makes. All right, so next you'll go with your scout. 2 attacks. You want to go against who? The Hecatrix. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on a 3. Yes. Now I do get my 4-up invul save. Because it's close combat. Which I fail. 6-up, feel no pain. I also fail. So Gabe, on a 3-up, you will take her out of action. You do. There goes my leader. And that is not good. Alright. So, next up will be the regular witch. She's been 2 flesh wounds, so she needs 2s, 4s to hit. 1 hits, wounding on a 5, does not wound. So now your Primaris sergeant can go if you want. You get 3 attacks with him. He's hitting on 3s, and wounding on 3s. 2. I got 2 4-up invul saves. Makes them both double 6. Very nice. She will be able to pile in an attack. She gets 3 attacks. She has 1 wound, so she's hitting on 3s with her bonus. She gets to reroll the fails after modifiers. So 2, wounding on 5s. Nothing there. So that leaves your Primaris over here with 2 attacks, bub. Hitting on 3s. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. So 1. And I got my 4-up. That's a 5. So she is good. We'll be back for morale in just a second. Space Marines have 3 out of action but no flesh wounds. That means their kill team is still in good order. No worries there. Mine is not, and my Sergeant Hecatrix is gone. So leadership 7 here makes it with a 6. And I do need a number of checks here. With 5 girls out, it will become increasingly more difficult, but I do get to reroll this. On the left, and that is a 3 plus 5 is 8, so she has failed right now, but she gets to re-roll it. I need a 2 or less here. That is a 1, so she is okay. Over there, 2 girls. One on the left first. 2 plus 5 is 7, so she is okay. And the last girl with the razor flails. A 1. That is amazing rolls by me. All right, well, we're going to take that as we go into the final turn. See what happens. All right, Gabe, let's roll off for initiative. I've gotten a 10. 6. That means I get to go first. All right. Those girls are going to hold steady. I'm going to declare a charge from here into him. So he gets 2 shots on Overwatch, needing 6s. Oh no, and a 3 to wound. Nope. Okay, so charge range. actually gets to jump down over there because it's less than 5 inches. She doesn't have to worry, so she is definitely in. Whoop. And that's going to leave the door open for her, and I'm going to have to fix that. She's going 6 inches for the same target. Thank you. Otherwise, everyone else is kind of staying still, to include him. Hopefully he can continue to hold that objective. Alright, so we're going to go into the shooting phase next. I'm going to start by shooting the pistol on the left there into your scout, Gabe. So I need a 5 to hit because of all my wounds. That's a 6. A 4 to wound. Then it's another 6. He has a 4-up armor save, which he fails out of action on a 4 or better. 5. So you are out of action there, buddy. Gone. Okay, now you got 2 pistols that can go into me over here, so you can roll those at the same time. You're hitting on 3s for both. Wounding on 3s. Both wound. So I need 2 6-up armor saves. Fail. And 2 6-up field no pains. Now we gotta do these one at a time because the first one we'll try to take her out of action on a 3-up, and if it fails, then it'll be on a 2-up. What is that? That is a 6. So this witch right here is out of action. Okay, that's gonna lead us an exciting conclusion to turn 5 to see how many witches Gabe can take out over there. Okay, both my witches charged, so that means I get to go first. Let's go with the one on the right. They need 2s to hit. All hit. 5s to wound. 2 wounds, Gabe. You get a 3-up save. You fail 1. Now he already has a wound, actually. Flesh wound, so that means I will be taking him out of action on a 3 or better, which I do. So that's gonna end the game right there. Gabe has 2 Primaris left, but I control both objective number 1 there and objective number 2 there. Okay, very interesting. First time playing Kill Team. We will definitely be playing this game again. I had a very good time. Witches, as long as they get in combat, seem to do okay. And that +2 move combat drug certainly helped him out. Primaris, very resilient. Gabe, not the best dice rolls, but hopefully you had fun. You had fun, bud?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks for playing with me. And stay tuned to the Corgi YouTube network for more Kill Team games in the future, where we'll introduce specialists and stratagems and all those good things that we'll learn to play with as we progress.